you were to watch a podcast about the best creators you know, the best entrepreneurs you know, a good handful of them will tell you that they don't know exactly what they're doing and they do feel that little anxiety all the time. But they can't say that in the things they sell, you know what I mean? Whenever I feel some type of way, feeling pretty down, just like down bad, I always ask myself, is there anything wrong with this moment right now? If you're watching this and you have that little bit of anxiety that creeps in, even right now, ask yourself, is anything wrong with this exact moment? And the answer is more than likely no, if you can watch this video right now. Somebody I got coached by hit me up today, asking for a screenshot of revenue. And I remember at the time of getting coached by him, I think it was $3,000 to get coached for like 3 months, and I was getting like $4,000 a month at the time. And now I've more than doubled that. Some months are like 20K, you know what I mean? At least as a payout to me. You know, it was cool to send him a screenshot of a few million, because when I worked with him, it wasn't at $1 million yet. And that made me reflect a little bit. Like last year, I wanted to make like 3 million with our brand, and we made like 1.7, which is just not as much as I wanted, but it was still really, really good in comparison to anything else. It's just easy to get lost in the sauce of FOMO, get lost in the sauce of shiny objects when you don't realize that everyone who has the shiny objects or is in the shiny object thing that you want, they go through the exact same periods that you are. Earlier this evening, I got off a call with my brother Brandon, and we've been doing some real work to get our conversion rate back up. And today he told me something that was it was a great reminder for somebody who writes landing pages sometimes. What is the person here for on the landing page? And so I went through the landing page today, and we took away a lot of the fluff, like things that were like headlines that would be like 3 or 4 lines. We condensed them to 2 because we want people to skim. They want to be able to skim, because 80% of people who go on a website skim the page. And so I want to make it skimmable. And something I've learned in the past, if you were to write your headlines on a separate Google Doc, it would all make sense and somebody would know exactly what they're on the page about. And that's something ever since then, all my landing pages, I try to make it like that. The other day, what I did to change is underneath things such as how it works, or even right after I explain how it works in the buy boxes right there, I put a testimonial that is in line with where they are on the page that they're scrolling. So for example, as soon as they land on the website, they see the play once, watch your connections deep and forever, the game to skip small talk and connect deeper with anybody. And then as soon as they scroll, they see a review that's short and simple, and it says, I really didn't think the prompts would be better than natural conversation, but the framework really provided a special experience. So most people, when they click on the page, the biggest objection we have is I can just do these without the cards. But that review right there immediately tackles somebody who's a little skeptical. And then when I put how it works, what I used to have was my little brief, what I thought was cool. But now I just put somebody named Amador. They left a review saying it contains questions that require more than a yes or no answer. And so that explains how it works in a sentence. And then you scroll down, and after I explain how it works, there's the buy box, because we do a landing page style product page, not just a product page. And then there's another review that says, I've had other thoughtful conversation games, but how deep will we go is my favorite. So we're making us the authority in the space when somebody scrolls and they're about to buy. The conversion rate was at a 2.5%, and it's at a 3.5, 4 days later since that video. Go to products actually, and choose the product that is.
I'll keep fucking your game, but should it be just 2 words or something? I see everyone always doing 2 words.
It doesn't matter. I could make automatically playing video where it starts off with let's say opening the box like that, and then it just skips to B-roll of people playing. That I could do. I'm making a batch of ads for Valentine's Day. And other stuff too. So for our couples product, I'm making ads for it. And I want to take you through a process of how I do it, because I've been able to spend, I'm not amazing at ads, but we spend consistently over $1,000 a day. I'm looking to get that to about 3K per day with a 3x return on ad spend. I just want to literally take you through my process raw. Right now we're just doing it. I'm going to use Canva to make these. So right now I have 2 different types of image ads. One will be retargeting, and some of them will be for cold audience. And that's like the first step. Is like, what do I want to identify right now? So right now I'm creating like a cold audience, like a bait image ad to where they want to click. I'm gonna go from there. I'm just gonna start, and you guys are just gonna watch. So we have the headline: questions 4,000 plus used to fall deeper in love. 2, how deep will we go for lovers? And so this will be further more context. So let's say Goober asked this on Valentine's Day. I don't know if I can fit this on the headline, but we'll try to condense it. We'll use Claude to condense it if we need to. But I like this because it conveys like the value proposition of the product. So questions 4,000 plus to use to fall deeper in love. How deep will we go for lovers? Just a product name. Always use that as a test. That's like the constant. The game 12 plus year marriage you can't get enough of. I'm going to Claude right now because I know for a fact that one's not going to work. Ooh, 12 years married and still can't stop playing. It's like a marriage-proof game. So I like the marriage-proof angle, but I don't want only people who are married to get this angle. So it's like, make it more tailored towards all couples. Make it towards all couples where it seems so effective that it doesn't matter how long you've been together. The couples game, that's impossible to put down. Warning, couples get addicted to this game. Perfect. But these are the headlines to where they see the ad, they're like, what the fuck is this? And the headline says, questions 4,000 plus used to fall deeper in love. How deep will you go for lovers? The game even 12 plus years married can't get enough of. Warning, couples get addicted to this game. So these are going to be universal for all of our tests for this batch. I'm just going to test all of these new headlines and stuff. It's going to be a whole batch of ads. I'm grateful for getting this. Wait, that's my gratitude. And so what we want to do is make it to where the trigger phrase is a little bit triggering. So one of them I'm going to test is a really retargeting ad. It's going to say 40% off Valentine's Day sale. But I think I'm going to be like, holy fuck, 40% off for Valentine's Day. This is such a vibe. I literally have the most vibe music playing. The sun's going down, so there's like light hitting the wall. It looks fucking great. So review ads can work as cold, but they have to be like triggering. So that's for next. We're gonna do that next. This one's gonna test as cold too. I'm gonna keep going up a little bit. Revive the romance. The game that brought us back to the honeymoon phase. That's a good headline. Now I'm gonna make these ads. I'm about to eat though, because my back's fucking killing me. I need to eat. I don't know how that makes sense. That sounds like a girl, but